Hey guys, Jeff here, Dice Setters. Look at my shirt. I do have a friend that is a pit boss at Ellis Island that used to work at this casino. That's how long he's been doing what he's doing. I will be in Vegas this weekend, which I really wasn't thinking I would be, but my casino calls me up and says, "Hey, we have some free tickets for Morgan Wallen. He's going to be in Vegas on Thursday and Friday, along with Bailey Zimmerman, Nate Smith, and Ella Langley. All those, if you ever come to my shop, they're always playing in some form. But I do know all those people. I don't know what they look like, but I do play their music. So that's like, sure, why not? So I will be in Vegas this weekend. I want to talk to you about how many throws does it take for you to start playing on casino money during your throw. When you are throwing, I don't care about what strategy you're using, I don't care about what you're doing when other people are throwing, but when you personally are throwing, which is the biggest thing possible, it is the time that you need to shine. How many throws does it take for you to start playing on casino money? I was guessing 8 for me, and I was wrong. I'll just put it to you that way. I was thinking, 8, 6 to 8. Yeah, I was wrong. Absolutely wrong. But think about that. The time that you can sit there and make the most money for yourself, and you alone are responsible for it, how long does it take before you are not playing on your money and you're playing with casino money? I see this all the time, so I'm going to mention this. If you are throwing with one hand and in your other hand you have $100 chips, you won't have a clue of how much money you have on the table. I've seen this. There's at least 2 guys on every table that do this. I've never seen so many people hop 5 and 9, and you know what? They go home with no money, or they go away from the table with no money. Put your money in your chips tray up here. I've never seen anything like it. They have no idea how much money is on the table. You sit there and watch them, you're like, well, they must be winning. And then you look at their chip tray. Okay, so they have lots of ones in their hand, but why aren't they winning? Winning. I mean, they won on the table. It's all this other stuff that they've got going. They never let the moment that the casino has the money on the table versus their money on the table, they don't last that long. They almost get there and then they throw more stuff down. So they are never, ever, ever playing with casino money. It's always their money, and that's when you're going to lose. If you can't do this when you are rolling, what are you going to do? Wait for somebody else like me to sit there and do a huge roll, and hopefully you capture it? Hopefully you'll sit there and put the money where it needs to be at? It needs to be up to you. You need to be the deciding factor of whether you're going to win or whether you're going to lose. You are the only one that can decide that. The other people are just fun to me, it's fun. I have an enjoyment of it to see, if I can last being completely even going around the table. That is like my excitement of the day. And there's times I win a lot. There's times I don't win a lot. But I want to be at least somewhat even by the time it comes around the table. I will play hard, if there are other people that are dice setting that know what they're doing. But if they don't know what they're doing, I'm going to be sticking to don't pass and 6 and 8. And sometimes I'll take down the 6 and 8, take down the don't pass if the 6 and 8 hit. Sometimes I'll let it ride. But that's my fun. That is absolutely my fun, is seeing if I can make it even by the time I get to roll again. has to be up to you guys. And if it's not up to you, you've got to practice more. A lot of people sit there and say, dice setting doesn't work, dice influencing doesn't work. I can tell you there are many times that I thought that I was going crazy. I practiced. I sat there and put in the work. I sat there and threw and threw and threw, and there was times I wanted to give up. I'm like, why is it I can sit there and do 60 rolls without a 7 yesterday, and I can't even do 2 rolls without a 7 today? I get it. I get the frustration. I fully get it. You're preaching to the choir if that's happening to you. But it's worth it. It is absolutely worth it. The end result, you guys see the end result. It's not magic. It doesn't happen all the time. There's some tables I just can't do. If it's somewhat bouncy, yeah, probably not. I can at least try, but there are some tables I just sit there and say, no, can't do it. I won't even play. I'll sit there and play slots. I sit there and win more from slots than I'll ever win from craps. Period. I've never won that much money from craps. Never. It is too volatile unless you had a table packed with people that knew what they're doing. That's the only way that you would sit there and win more in craps than you would slots. I know it has less house advantage. I get that. But I don't see it. And I've been playing both hard. Absolutely hard. But I just don't see it. It's fun. Mathematically, I love it. I'll never sit there and give up this game whatsoever. But there are times that you have to sit there and realize that $25 in the slot machine every spin versus trying to sit there and wait for your turn to come around the table. It'd be better for you to leave your spot, go do something else, come back when it comes closer to your turn, truly. Or sit there and invite only dice setters, people at the table that only dice set, and sit there, then yeah, sure. That table would be such a winning table, they wouldn't know what to do. But it's up to you to sit there and make sure you win. It's up to you to make sure that the bets that you have down there will eventually be replaced with casino money. Because if they're not, you're going to lose. It is a scale of your money, casino money, and 7 being on this side. Your money, casino money, and 7. And it's this huge scale back and forth. Once you're playing on casino money, 7's going to happen. You don't want 7 to happen when you're playing with your money. Back and forth, back and forth. And only few people sit there and are able to tame craps. I'm not saying I've ever tamed craps. I just know enough to know that when I win, I walk away. The longer you stay inside of a casino, the harder it is for you to keep that edge of winning up. The longer you stay at that table, the harder it is for you to keep that level of winning up. Unless the table is just super bouncy and people just don't know how to throw, then stay there all night and do the don't, and you'll be fine. There's always different variants of that. But yeah, if the table's not bouncy, once you're up, call it that. Say, that's it. I'm coming back tomorrow, or I'm coming back in 4 hours, or whatever. But the longer you stay at the table, the more you're going to lose. I used to not say that. I used to sit there and say people are dumb for saying that. No, I was wrong. I admit it. I was wrong. I used to sit there and see if I could stay there for 8 hours. But I wasn't playing at the level that I'm playing now. Because if you're playing at a low level, you're never going to get higher faster. If you're playing penny slots and you're only doing $1 a spin, you can sit there at the casino for 8 hours. and you might be down maybe $100 after that full 8 hours. You might be up $100, but you truly won't be either way. You'll be kind of in the middle, and nobody wants to be in the middle. That's not how they capture you to go to the casino. You always see the person shaking the dice and they have tons of money. The only way to do that is you've got to sit there and start playing with casino money. So watch my video and please leave me a comment. I'd like to know how you guys do it. How many rolls does it take for you to start playing on casino money? And I will interact with you. I'm probably about the only YouTuber you've ever seen that will interact with comments. It's not AI answering your comments, it's actually me. And if your number's low, I would probably follow it up by, okay, so you got to tell me, what are you putting your money on? And that's going to have everybody in the comment section thinking. My number is kind of on the high side. And I imagine other people's are going to be on the high side as well. So if you're not winning because it takes too many rolls for you to start using casino money, what we need to do is start looking at lower numbers and go, you know what? I know I can roll 4 numbers without a 7. So I need to adjust the amount of money I have on the table. And then start playing on casino money. And then I can sit there and slowly work my way back up. But until your casino money, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. You can't do it on your own money. Now, granted, if you had $1 million, you could eventually do some pretty cool things. If you had a big hammer and a big thing of of sand and a funnel, you could sit there and smack that, and you'd get a lot of sand going through that funnel. But eventually, it's going to run out. None of us have that kind of money, but we all have time. We all have ways of practicing, and we all can sit there and think, how can I be a better craps player? So stay tuned. Tell me what you think. Give me some comments. Thanks, guys. Got 300 in the center. Under your bonus. Dealer's bonus. Midnight 2, 3. That's going to pay us 30. We lose this guy. Put 2 and midnight back up there. Seven.
to replace that one chip for 3 up here with 100, just as we know that 7 as well. That way we know it was a roll. Okay. Down there on the end, 10. Oh, these guys can go away. Six. I think I already took that one down. See how much we have in money. See if we're close. No, not yet. I'm going to increase this guy up because my 5, 6, and 8 are now 4 units. So I'm going to make that 4 units as well. That was our point. Take the field down. See if we're closer. I am almost there. Okay, we're going to sit there and do midnight, 2, 3. Puck is off. And we're ready to go. I need the 11, 12. And then I need the 2 and the 4. And again. Three. Five. $3 extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 rolls for me to become even. I'll go ahead and finish this off. Two. That's going to be for my small. The dealer got paid out for their small. They're happy. Happy, happy. Nine. Point. Mark midnight. 2, 3. I need midnight. And yo. Oh. Okay, so my set here, 1, 2, 6, 5, all 7. I would really like to hit midnight and yo. And the only way I'm going to do that is I got to change my die set. Bad thing about that is that you know what could come up. So I'm going to go ahead and change it. I'm going to be very careful about my throw. And we'll see if we can get midnight or yo show up. Eight. I don't remember if I took that down or not. No, I didn't take that down. I don't think I took that down. If I did take that down, I'm off by 20. No biggie. I saw the 6. I thought, yep, that's it. And nope. Actually thought it was going to be a yo. Two. Last time I rolled a 2, I did not pay me double. So I'm going to pay myself double and then one more double. I know I didn't pay myself double. So double for the last time I didn't do it and double for this time that I did do it. The sad thing is that the other side is what I was looking for. It just took a tumble on the wrong side. Four. And your pulls off. Stick them off now. A perfect time to roll midnight. Followed up by go. Six. I'm going to go up to a quarter on that one. Now, remember if I marked the 6 or not. You guys can tell me in the comments. Five. There went 7. They would have given us this back for our small 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I might have been off by 1 or 2, not for sure. We started at 300. $240. And I probably made a mistake here or there. Tell me tell me in the comments. I want to know. I don't care about your strategy. Strategies, whatever. But when you are rolling, how many rolls do you need to do before you break even? I don't care what you do once you break even. But to get you so that you are playing on casino money, how many rolls does it take? Put it down in the comments. I will be going to Vegas 3 times this month, so I will choose one person from all those comments for something special. I can't tell you what it is, but definitely I get my hands on something, being I'm going to be there for 3 weekends in a row. And again, don't care about your strategy. How many rolls does it take until you are playing on casino money? And that's how you leave the table with money. You've got to roll long enough to overcome what you have on the table. If you can't do that, you're going to have to practice your rolling. That's all there is to it. That's all you can do, practice your rolling. Please like, share, subscribe. I hope this has been a help to you. Most people do not know the number of what it takes for them to be a winner when they're rolling. It's completely different when other people are rolling. I understand that. But when you're rolling, that's most important. How many rolls does it take for you to overcome the casino and do what the casino doesn't want you to do? Play with their money. Because it's no longer yours. Well, it is. But you know what I'm saying. Have a good one, guys. Thanks.